Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of Bucket List Diaries. This is 36 hours in New Orleans. This trip was so quick, so random, so much fun, and so spontaneous. Literally, we booked the hotel at 3 p.m. and was there by 10:30. When I tell you we packed everything up in 20 minutes and hit the road, it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. As soon as we got there, we hit Canal Street and Bourbon Street just to make sure we didn't waste no time. And the city was so live, so beautiful, so blended, so diverse, and so much alcohol. Here's one of many entertainers that caught my eye. I was just intrigued by the Air Force tap shoes. So one of the things I quickly discovered was how hot it is out there. Our first shot of the night, Don Julio for only $8, not bad. Alright, so first daiquiri was from Voodoo Chicken and Daiquiris. It was pretty cool in there. They let you taste your daiquiris before you buy them. I think a lot of these places do, but it was kind of cool that I could taste it before I bought it. And I just let the bartender put something together, whatever she liked, and it was pretty good. I could tell it was really sweet, but it's good. After this, we headed out and got ready for the next day.
Good morning. We are at Walmart because with this being an impromptu trip, Devin didn't pack correctly, so he had to step at Walmart so he could get his shirt. I'm ready. I just had a Airhead for breakfast. No, seriously, I'm not. Our hotel offers like complimentary breakfast and stuff, but I'm not wasting my appetite on eggs and grits. Are you kidding me? I had jambalaya for breakfast, crawfish, like, yeah. So we're just gonna let our appetite really work up. We're going to a swamp tour that I booked on the way here. It's fairly cheap. It was like $18 per person, rounded out. So, yeah, not bad. All right, we got here. There's different types of like boats here.
So at the swamp, we had the option to do a speedboat or just a normal boat tour, and I opted out for just the normal boat tour because the speedboat's really loud, windy, and I didn't really feel like dealing with all of that. This is our boat, and I really just wanted to hear the tour guide and really learn about the swamps and the history behind everything. Here's me looking like a Panamanian Princess Tiana with the sunlight.
Wait, turn a little bit.
So our tour guide saw an alligator and was calling him to the boat in Creole.
Viens ici! Viens ici! Cherez-moi la paix! Beaucoup la paix! Hell, là-bas, he's coming. He looks like he knows us.
And can y'all believe that alligator understood him and came? Like, Louisiana people are different, and their animals.
That's how they call them.
That's like a
They just go, oh, ici!
It's Creole. It's probably like Creole. Yeah, it's probably like Creole.
Creole, Spanish, Filipino, somewhere down in America. Explorers, Cajun people, many cultures, and they were to find. Show it. Look, elephants cannot see directly in front of them. They cannot see directly behind them. Their eyes is offset. The AC! Nobody throw no marshmallow right now. Oh, there it went. It's all right. It's in a good spot. The AC! Jump! Huh.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I guess the alligator felt bad because it let him kiss it on the nose. It was a female alligator, in case you're wondering.
Lunch.
I'm from Chicago originally. She's from New York originally. But we met in Atlanta. Yeah. And we just say that.
You already know.
All you see food fixes. When I go to Italy.
This is good.
So when it comes to seafood, I am not a pretty girl, cute eater. I'm about to F something up. And he realized that right here.
I don't even use these. I don't even use those. I'm gonna try some alligator. Devin got some.
Thank you.
Got some.
See these ones, how much more skinny they are?
It's like chicken.
You already have one?
Okay, I'll give it another shot.
That one without the sauce.
And ladies and gentlemen, here's the star of the show.
Yesterday. Skinny is
I had to sit there and process how good that was.
so I gotta eat them.
Oh yeah? How do you eat them? Like,
Cheese them with a cracker. They good though.
Oh, these are good.
So I just ate a raw oyster because the nice gentleman offered me one. And I can only speak on myself. I don't get sick when I eat raw oysters in the summer. I know they say you're not supposed to because of the bacteria, but I don't know. I can only speak on myself. I wouldn't recommend it, but I know I wouldn't get sick from it.
They good. You see me eat them, I got
yeah. But
You a soldier, girl. You a beast. I swear.
I love seafood. So
Oh my God, you are
it's good.
a beast.
it's crazy how different oysters taste different based on where they catch it from too. It's just I've had some that are sweet, some that are like vinegary almost.
Well, a
I've
lot of
had-
times, like in Atlanta, different places, they get them formers and they're real small.
Oh yeah,
Small little
yeah, that's a
cockroaches
big
called.
one. Yeah, the ones I've had in Atlanta were like
So food was 9.5 to 10 out of 10.
yeah. Y'all put crack cocaine in y'all food. And that's just evident. We walk into the Sazerac house, which is one of the distilleries. We got a little to-go cup of some tequila and pineapple and a water cup because it is 100 degrees, 100.2 degrees Fahrenheit. The skyscrapers are kind of saving our asses right now, but if it's just bare land, yeah, we would have passed out about 2 minutes ago.
So the Sazerac House is a distillery and a museum for the different types of spirits that Sazerac produces, including the Sazerac rye whiskey and different types of ones. And I definitely recommend going. For one, it's free, and two, you get free samples of like 4 different cocktails. So if you're ever in the area, please make sure you stop by. It's definitely worth it, and we got to see a little behind the scenes of how they make it, so that was pretty cool.
It's like my neck is tie it up, but it's so hot on my neck. The hair's not that long.
So here I am eating some Willie's chicken, and for it to just be chicken tenders and fries, it was still amazing. I don't get it. Like I said, y'all really season y'all food, and I really appreciate that. I had to get this in here because look how dope this is.
So, Nola's giving very much New York with the garbage on the street. Smells is giving very much New York with a hint of Miami and Paris. I mean, Paris, everyone knows Paris stinks. Heavily unpleasant smells. But, you know, it's all good. It's got a little city air.
So it is now the late evening, and we are going to go on our spooky ghost vampire voodoo tour.
Y'all, I haven't melted yet.
I had to freeze frame this because it's a little cameo of who we're going to be turning up with later on.
But I'm very close. Yay, spooky tour. We're doing a voodoo vampire ghost tour in NOLA. It's really interesting. There's a lot of people surprisingly doing this tour. Let's see what it's about.
It's 105 degrees.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So here's our tour guide. I do not remember his name, but he was really good, and I'm going to link the company in the description box below. So I don't want to spoil the tour for anyone wanting to go, but I did want to highlight a couple of my favorite stops, and one of them was Muriel's. So if you know the story, I'm going to really sum it up as quickly as I can. Pretty much the owner of this house way back when went broke, killed himself, and was haunting all the businesses that was there. So this restaurant decided the only way that they can stop him is if they give him a place to sit reserved with his name, and once they had that in place, all of the hauntings stopped. So here we are at Lafitte's, the oldest bar in America and the creators of the hurricane drink famous in New Orleans. And we are going to try the OG recipe.
I just targeted.
Daiquiri base. It's way less sugar than what you said.
Let me try it.
It's way less sugar. But the 151 is at the top, so.
Let me get a little sweet of that.
Instantly realized I made a mistake.
Oh wait, oh shit. Yes, it's up there at the top.
Shit? Really that fast?
At the top. I just took a sip at the top.
Played yourself.
Yeah. Baby, wait, we're not supposed to do that.
Why?
He said not to.
It's
No,
layered.
it needs it. Yeah, it needs to be mixed. It does need to be mixed. It does need to be mixed. You're just drinking juice, and I'm ready to get this party started. Okay. You know.
Oh wow, we gotta drive 6 hours. They on the flight.
Tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay. We gotta drive 3 hours tomorrow. It's tonight. Tomorrow's tomorrow. Where y'all coming from?
What's that?
Pensacola.
Yeah.
Pensacola. Okay, that's not that bad. We're coming from a little bit. It's a lot better now that it's mixed. Oh, wow, that does taste better.
Yeah, but like it's a significant difference from how we used to do it.
So this is the last stop on our spooky tour, Delphine Lalarie's house. If you know, you know. Watched American Horror Stories Coven. If you know anything about spooky New Orleans history, this is definitely top 5. We couldn't even come close to the house because you could feel the energy all the way from across the street. Our tour guide wouldn't even let us go over there. So I can't get into the history. It's way too much to cover in one sound bite. But do your research. Delphine Lalarie, it will spook you out.
Completed our ghost tour, so it's cool, whatever. So now it's time to, finish the night out.
Hey,
God. No. I'm not taking no. Like,
what? You should not say that before the show. Just do it. You sound like one of them kids who follows rules in the elementary school.
I'm not taking the whole thing.
I'm just letting you know I'm letting everyone be honest right now. I'm honest right now.
Just being transparent.
So you can see us talking in the previous clip, and we look astonished because 4 Patron Reposado shots was $15. Crazy. I come from Atlanta, Georgia, and that is like, I've never seen that price before. It was so cheap. Like, I was just in awe.
Nobody's gonna believe. Nobody's gonna believe I paid $15 for 4 Patron Reposado shots.
So it is Saturday night, and you can tell that Bourbon Street is significantly more crowded than it was the previous night. So if you know New Orleans, you know about the Shot Girls, and you know that they're scam artists, but I just asked him a price up front and agreed to it and gave her the exact change and walked away. I really just did this just to get Devin's reaction on it because he didn't know anything about it, and I knew it was going to be hilarious. Our next stop was this Latin music club they had on Bourbon Street, and everyone looks like they was having a good time and vibing and dancing. So this is my horrible attempt to teach Devin how to bachata when I don't even know how to do it myself.
I'm trying to get lit now. And Devin's slowing me down.
seeing the whole thing?
I do not know what made me get us house tequila shots, but that was pretty horrible. And this is just me trying to recover and not die out there on the street.
No, they don't went on the street and went like this. They don't went on the street and went like this. Picked up the bottle, strained it over a strainer, and called it well tequila.
Even if I could, I would not have done it.
I can't pull my dress up.
You can shake your booty. Shake your booty.
Thank you. I got bees and I didn't even have to show my titties.
So this is the point of the night when I realized I was just as lit as the people I was talking about yesterday. Alright y'all, so this is the point of the night when vlogging decreased and living in the moment increased. Thank you so much for watching this video. Another bucket list checked, and stay tuned for more.